vote for least corrupt candidate. Cleric tells Nigerians. The lead pastor, Trinity House Church, Lagos, Pastor Itua Ighodalo, has urged Christians to vote for the least corrupt presidential candidate among those jostling to rule Nigeria in 2023. Welcome to the news. If you have been there, thank you for your support now and always. See you again when the next news is uploaded. And if you are new, kindly subscribe to my page and be there too. Well, that is the pastor of Trinity House telling his members to vote for the least corrupt candidate among those jostling for the president of this country come 2023. This is one thing with most of our pastors in this country. Speak out and speak whatever you want your people to do. It's like giving them a blanket check now. That means they have to feel it by themselves. If you have anywhere you want them to go, show them the way. If you have a direction you are leading to, tell them. This one speaking with tongue in cheek, you don't take anybody far. Ighodalo spoke in Ibadan at the Femi Emmanuel Lecture Series 2022 titled Democracy and Good Governance in Nigeria, the Role of Christians in Politics. He said, vote for the least corrupt, the most hardworking among them, and the one that is visionary. We are too late this time, 2023, but we must start early for the next election time, 2027. Who is the least corrupt among them? Who is the most hardworking? And who is the most visionary? This should be itemized so that the people are no more confused. You must know the vision of the person you want to vote for. What is his vision for this country? The person must be competent. Is he competent to deliver on his promises? That was the mistake made in 2015. We did not ask the question of competence to deliver. Tracing the root of Nigeria's problem to the British colonialists, the cleric said the North was forced on the South because the South had the means. If the North was forced on the South, for how many over 60 years we have not been able to bring it out, we have not been able to call it out the way it should be called out, we have not been able to rule the way it should be done. People have made this country a laughingstock because the so-called leaders that we have had, they are so selfish. All they are after is about themselves. The most tangible tiara you can talk of is the First Republic, where the three regions was made, where we have the North, the South, and the West, and the East, where we have Awolowo, we have Nnamdi Azikiwe, and we have Sadauda ruling their regions before the military took over. And most of the things they did then is still visible today. You can see, you can touch, you can feel. And the foundation of the crisis that we have today did not just start just today. When the military took over, they brought in a lot of things that has not helped this country. They ruled with iron hand, that is one. Two, they started introducing ethnicity. They were doing ethnic cleansing, that these are the people, these are the tribe that started this coup, another counter coup. And we have not been able to get it. There has been a mutual suspicion of one another. And since then, and 1999, that the civilians took over after the military era. The civilians, the kind of constitution we've been operating, and for over 20 years, we have not been able to see them that, look, this thing that we're operating is not working for us. What can we do? All we have been doing is blame game, blame Mr. Right, blame Mr. Left, and the blame game has not taken us anywhere. And it will not take us anywhere until we sit down together, what we want as a nation, until we're able to define it, until we're able to say this is the way, this is the right constitution, this is what will work for us. If we're going to copy, let's copy what will work for us. Copying does not mean we must insist to work with it. Let us copy what will work for us, what will be able to run with this country, what will be able to run with this country. So let us do what is right. The church must join hand with Muslims, idol worshippers, and others but we must be involved in politics. We have to work with them. Jesus Christ was respectful to prostitutes and sinners to save them. If you don't talk to them, how do you want to preach to them? The founder of Living Spring Chapel International, Pastor Femi Emmanuel, who is also the Directorate of Politics and Good Governance of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, said Christians had prayed long enough and God had answered their prayers since. He said they must go into politics and become active participants there. That's one of the things they have told majority Christians today, that politics is evil, that they should not go in there. How can you know what is happening in a house when you are not part of the house? You are outside, you are peeping, you are just hearing what is happening. Until you go in fully, that is when you will know how they do it, what is wrong that they are doing, that you, the side of light, will come in and begin to say, let's do it this way, let's do it this way. Rome was not built in a day, and they want to change something, it must start from somewhere. It must take one step at a time to get to that journey that you are going. But you can't just be shouting outside, these are the things they want to do, they want to change this, they want to do that, they want to... No, shouting will not take anybody. They must put their mouth where their money is too. They want things, you must go in there and be resourceful, be ready to spend your money in whatever things you want to see. Not going there with just mouth will not change anything. Go in there, speak what you want to speak, and back it with the resources. Otherwise, they will continue to lament, and lamentation is not for any good for anyone. Emmanuel, who is a former deputy speaker for your State House of Assembly, said Christians were suffering the effect of bad leadership in the country now because they were told not to participate in politics. That is the thing. They have told them, don't do this, don't do that, don't participate. And now that we are seeing what we don't want, we should be ready to go in there and follow them and participate. Let us participate and show what we know, and let us do it right. Let us come together as a nation and stop playing politics of division. Let's play ethnic politics. Let's stop playing religious politics. Let us play politics that will be beneficial to everyone in this country. Let us play politics that people will be happy that, yes, these are the right people that can lead us. Otherwise, we'll continue to go around like Baba's chair. Well, what is your opinion about this? Kindly make it known on this statement that they should vote for the credible, visionary, and the least corrupt candidate. Who is that person? If you know, please kindly make it known. I should subscribe to my page. Thank you. Good day and God bless.